Hello, guys. Hope everyone's well. Money and Motivation, episode 2. Welcome, Money and Motivation, episode 2. How's everyone doing this week? How's everyone doing? What an awesome week. Cryptocurrency is pumping to blood clot. Cryptocurrency is doing really, really well at the moment. Ethereum's hitting £1,500 a coin. Bitcoin's hit 20,000 pounds. And all the people who said cryptocurrency was finished, cryptocurrency was over, everybody underestimated the market. Now you're feeling it. Now you feel, of course, it's not a full recovery. We're still about 100% down from our 200% profits, but hopefully things are going in the right direction. So you can leave your questions and comments anytime during this live. We're live on TikTok, Instagram, only for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, we will come off. And you have to go straight away to, let me do a sound check. One second. Check. Testing. Road microphone, Bamba. So this week, I got some poetry that I've quoted. I have some poetry and I have some questions. People have been saying all week, people have been asking me questions. So I'm going to find some time to answer those questions to everybody. If you're on YouTube live right now, just leave in the comments your name and where you're tuning in from. And any problem with the microphones, let me know. So first question we have is from TikTok, Harmeet Singh Sangha. Harmeet Singh Sangha has asked me a question from TikTok, I think. Hi, is it a good time to buy to let house? Is it good time to buy a buy to let house? And my answer to everybody watching this video is properties is a subjective game. You can be in the peak of a market and you can still find a bargain. And you can be in a massive recession, a massive dip, and you can find amazing deals, or you can still overpay for a property. Number one, research on Rightmove. Harmeet, whenever you're looking to buy a property or you're viewing a property, go to Rightmove, check 2-3 streets around this property. What is the sold house prices? The years, how many years the line is for the price to go up. Then work out an average of what you think the house is worth, and then compare it to what the estate agent is having it on the market for and what the owner wants. What's very important in property investing is you become like a police officer. Police. You become like the police. You have to do an investigation when you're buying a property. There's about 10 questions you have to ask when you're buying a property, guys. You ask the estate agent, number one, how long has the property been on the market? Right? How long has the property been? If the property just come on the market, it's going to be very hard for you to give a cheeky deal, right? Number one, how long has the property been on the market? Number two, why? Why are they selling? Why are they selling? Are they going through a divorce? Is it, are they part of a chain? Has the chain broke through? Like, are they bankrupt? Are they emigrating? So you need to know, why are they selling the property? Why? Number 3, how many offers has been made on the property already? And what are those offers? So questions like this, guys, you have to do an investigation. And then normally, let's say I view a property, I've done my research. The property price is, let's say the estate agent has it up for 200,000. It's been on the market 3 months, had a few cheeky offers, 270, 260 or whatever. But the market value is 300 from what I see. I will go in and I'll most probably put an offer at 260 if it's worth 300. So 260,000. And the estate agents can say, look, it's a very cheeky offer. It's very well below asking price. But I'll always stick to my guns. I say, look, the market is very volatile. Market's going down. House needs, you find negativity in the house or whatever. And you can say, that's my maximum budget. That's what I'm offering. And then you wait. You wait and you wait. If no one calls you back to make a higher offer, the estate agent has to tell you the result of your offer, what the seller is saying about your offer. Yes, no, why, all right? Then leave it. If you're not desperate, leave it. Because the person selling might get an offer of, let's say, 280, and the people that's offered 280 mess them around for 2-3 months, and then they come back and say, look, Sunil's offer was 260, and he's a cash buyer or whatever. I'm desperate. I'm part of a chain. Phone him. And I've had the phone ring a few times where, look, would you still pay 260 for the property? And I say, yes, I would. They say, all right, someone's pulled out of the deal. So it's persistence and perseverance. Very important as a business person. There's no more stronger attribute in the world for a business person than persistence and perseverance. People think it's knowledge and books. Knowledge and books is very important. Some people think it's degrees and academics. I am totally on the opposite fence. Qualifications do not get you like up to multimillionaire status most of the time. Qualifications don't equate to a good business person. Qualifications do not equate to an amazing marketer. Qualifications was brought in by Carnegie and Rockefeller in the 1920s or 30s for soldiers and workers to enter the market of the workplace. The education system, 40% of it is controlled by the governments to have people paying tax for their whole life. That's my opinion. But we have amazing doctors and pediatricians which help society. But most of society is living in debt most of their life. Living in debt most of their life, chasing a pension, that's a Ponzi. Pensions are a Ponzi because between 60 and 80, there's a 40% chance you're going to pass away. So if you're going to enjoy your life, if you're going to have an amazing life, you got to live that life now. Living life is now. You don't put it into, I will clear my mortgage in 30 years' time. I will clear my mortgage in 30 years' time, and then I'm free. Because maybe you will not be healthy enough to go hiking. You might not be healthy enough when you're 50 or 60 years old to jump in the swimming pool. You finally got a swimming pool in the back garden when you're 60, 70 years old, and maybe your health condition won't let you. So the time is now. But it takes nearly 20 to 30 years to become a millionaire. And a man sitting in front of you on this camera in this money and motivation show made his first million in 12 years. At the age of 33 years old, I made my first £1 million. There's 51 millionaires in the whole world right now. 47 of those millionaires were self-made millionaires. And most of those millionaires became millionaires at 57. I became a self-made millionaire using my student loan at the age of 33. And I've been through so much adversity, which I'm sure some of you guys have been through, that we can chop it and chop it and chop it down to maybe the probability of someone making $1 million, their first million, by the time 33. From the background I come from, there could only be 500,000 or 250,000 people like that in the world. So the man sitting in front of this camera without ego and pride is one of 250,000 in the whole world. without showing off. So if I'm talking to you, if I have this confidence, if I have this authority, it's because I earned my stripes. I have failed my way to success. For every time I'm successful, there's 10 failures. I failed 10 times before I succeed. And that's the difference between success and unsuccessful people. Most people, when the going gets tough, they're going to run to mummy and daddy. They're going to run to their boyfriend and girlfriend. They're going to blame the economy. They're going to blame Rishi Sunak and Boris Johnson. They're going to blame everyone rather than blame the person who's sitting in front of them in the mirror. So life is serious, right? Life is not a joke. We won't get out alive. Life is not a joke. You don't get out alive. There's no rehearsal. There's no part 2. There's no retake. Yeah? Godfather movies have 3 parts. Furious, what's it called? Fast and Furious has about 6 parts. Star Wars has about 10 parts. I'm not a big Star Wars guy, but each to their own. Your life is going to have 1 part. You hear me? TikTok, Insta, YouTube, your life's going to have 1 part. And if you are down in the first half of your life, if you're losing 10-0, life has given you so much bad luck, so much struggle, so much pain, you have chance like Liverpool in the Champions League 10 years ago. They were 2-3-0 behind and came back and won 4-3. You can come back, but you need to be a person that if you've fallen down, if you have fallen down, you need the strength to bounce back. It's not how hard you fall, it's how hard you're going to bounce back from those adversities and those struggles and those trials and those tribulations. Engineer, can you open this blind fully? I need more light on my face somehow. I need more light. I have an engineer with me today, technician, doing sound and everything. So we're stepping this game up every single week, guys. We will start at 7 p.m. and we will finish at 8 or go longer. But we won't give up. We will not give up. We will rise up all the time. So any questions? So that question, I took the question long, innit? I took the question long. Very long, I took that question to Harmy. Is it a good time to buy a buy-to-let house? There's no good time, bad time in properties. It's your hustle, it's your persistence, right? 100%. It's up to you what you're going to do, how you're going to do it in your life. Completely away. Completely away. Thank you. Right. It's going to be totally up to you. But I'm telling the whole world, it is not the best time to be a property investor in this world. It is not the best time. It's not the most lucrative time in this world to become a property investor because of George Osborne, who has messed up the property market. He's messed it up, and I don't know when it's going to recover. There's too much taxes. There's hardly no profit. And if you're a buy-to-let landlord, you have to wait 5 to 10 years before you can get your money out. My advice is to buy a property, renovate it, and sell it. That's what you should be doing. Do more of those than having a massive property portfolio. You will be happier and happier and happier. I need much more light on my face somehow. I need much more light on my face. I'm not happy with this. Sorry, guys. I'm a perfectionist. We have to move this over. We have to move this over, guys. I need much more light. If I'm going to do something in my life, I will do it properly. I won't do it half. Still, engineer's not right. So you have to blame my technicians, right? Why is my face having a shape? Why is my face having a shape? It's not right. Spoiling my amazing show. This is my best show. So if they want to come late or whatever, or if they're not planning and they're not having a strategy, is that better, guys? Can you see my face better? We don't shut the show, but I'm getting a bit frustrated now because I want to do things properly or I don't do them. Yeah, open everything up. So, guys, we're perfectionists over here, right? The light just keeps moving in this room, but I want a full light. But never mind. Buy to let, good time to buy, bad time to buy. But property investing is not the best thing to be doing right now, and it's not the most lucrative. You are better off learning about cryptocurrency. You're better off learning about starting a new business, maybe something connected to online, something to connected to an app, something. But property investing is not the way, in my opinion, unless it's Dubai, countries like that. Nothing wrong in being a property investor in the UK. Nothing wrong. But you're going to have to be a ruthless one. And you're going to have to be a person that's going to get at least 20, 25% below market value. All right, guys. I'm going to play you an advert of the Bitcoin Crypto Expo. All right? Because you guys have to know about this event. And what do you guys think of my video of this is our first Facebook ad for Bitcoin Crypto Expo, which is out live right now. Have What do you guys think of that? It's a bumper thing. Also, watch this, guys. Watch this. Money. Okay, so I've answered question 1 with buy to let. I think I went overboard there, 20 minutes. Let's go to second question, yeah? Irfan, very loyal follower of mine from TikTok, very, very loyal follower of mine. And he's doing some great things, but he's thinking of going into trading. I'm trying to stop him from going into Forex trading or something with people that's offering the whole world. So hopefully he takes my advice. But he asked me a question. Looking forward to the show today. He sent this yesterday. Please do some price predictions on Ethereum for 2025. So he wants price predictions for Ethereum for 2025. And what I think of Ethereum, which is my favorite token, which I have a massive portfolio of Ethereum, guys. But to be honest, I cannot release a lot of figures on my social media. There's a lot of nosy people who watch my videos, my TikToks, my Instagram. A lot of nosy people who won't leave me alone, right? They're looking for any reason to bring up the past and to hurt me and to hurt my brand. So I'm not going to mention how much portfolio I have, even if I have a portfolio. But my prediction for Ethereum, well, let me carry on my rant. If anybody's watching my Monday motivation show, anybody's watching this Monday motivation show, and anybody watching my YouTube channel, TikTok and Instagram and Facebook page, who is just watching to look for mistakes and badness and evidence, right? I would just say now, get off. Just get out of my life. Get off. Leave it in the comments. What do you think, guys? Everybody watching, what do you think of people who watch my social media just for people watching my social media just to find evidence that they can go and report to the taxman, or they can use against me in court or anything? What do you think of people that don't want to watch my content? Write it in the comments. I want to know on YouTube. Leave it in the comments. What do you think of people watching my content, watching it not because they like me and they love my content and the knowledge? They're watching like really ugly people. They're watching, looking for, oh, he said this. He said he's got this much crypto. Let me phone the HMRC. He said this. Oh, let's go and report that to the courts. He said this. Let's cross-examine him and make him look bad in another show. If you are that type of person watching off, get off my social media. Get off my videos. Press the button and go now. I don't want you to watch me. I don't want evil people, negative people, horrible-hearted people, because you must be really sad to watch me on a Monday motivation show that I love. Nilesh, do we love this show?
Yes.
Do we love it? Give me a high five. Come in the video, man. Come in the video. This ain't no massive production. I know who I am. I'm one of the biggest hustlers in the world. That's Nilesh Kapoor, right? He's helped me behind the scenes. You don't need everything perfect in your studio. You don't need, like, we don't have time, right? Nilesh came here half an hour ago. I've been working all day. We've just set up this studio really quickly for you guys. We've moved things around. That's my balcony facing the River Thames before, right? This is like nearly £2 million penthouse, whatever, but I'm not showing off. But all the haters, if they think that I'm fake, they can eat steak. But look, I don't have to impress no one. I'm here to progress people. I'm here because I love this show. It's not easy setting up a studio where you need lighting and you know, this show is going to carry on forever. When I leave this world, when I pass away, these videos will be left. Who is this guy? SLM student loan millionaire, one of 250,000 ever born in this era. Who is this guy? Quoting poetry, changing stuff. You know, you go around all social media, there's so many influencers, and there's one influencer in particular. He says, Nelson Mandela said this. But God said, Nelson Mandela said this, and he quotes it. Or he will say something like, this was quoted by so-and-so, and then he'll say it. Right? So he's quoting stuff, and people are pumping in with the marketing. I quote other people's quotes sometimes, but there's a lot of content I bring in this show, bring on social media, bring in my life. That's mine. I write poetry, and I'm going to quote you some of my poetry. Right. Goodbye. Which one is TikTok? Which one is Instagram? That's TikTok, and this is Instagram. TikTok, how many people is there live?
35.
35 people live. All of you come off, go to moneyandmotivation.co.uk. Money and Motivation, that's A-N-D and moneyandmotivation.co.uk, and you will come straight into this screen and get the best view. You'll see me with the sun in my face. Go there now, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the bell icon so you can be updated when this comes. Go to YouTube, guys, all of you. Instagram, how many people on Instagram? The algorithm Instagram is a bumper clock thing. It's not going to be much. 2 people there. I think there's much more. Instagram, go to moneyandmotivation.co.uk and join these guys. There's loads on YouTube right now. All right? And Nilesh is going to click you guys off. I love you all, TikTok. All right? This Money and Motivation Mondays. Never give up. And you can watch the recording as well. Right. Poetry. Let me quote some poetry. Where's the comments today? Maybe we got to make this later, between 8 and 9. Yasmin was saying we should have it later, 8 to 9 o'clock. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is 7 to 8 okay, or should we have it later, 8 to 9 p.m.? Write in the comments, guys. What do you think? Oh, you pressed. Yeah, you pressed this. Right. Goodbye, TikTok. Let's see if they're gonna come onto YouTube. So I'll quote you some of my poems, yeah? Right, so we'll play some music while I do this motivate. Yeah, we had some people joining in. So let me do some of my poems and motivation now, because it's money and motivation. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. So these poems I'm going to quote are mine. I wrote these poems last week, in the last week. And I'll quote you some. Let's find them. Well, last night I made these 2 poems, yeah? There is victory in losing. There's victory in losing when you give up for a higher cause. There is victory in losing when you give up for a higher cause. I can't hear me. Testing 1 2. Can you hear me? Can't hear me. I think when the music's on, you can't hear. Let me turn the music off. Very far. Look, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Testing 1 2. Alfan, can you hear me? You can't hear me, right? Testing 1 2. Hear me now. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. So you can hear me now. Alfan, you can hear me, yeah? Right, so we'll go off the top. Apologies for this, guys. We're just learning this new software. Right. There's victory in losing when you give up for a higher cause. The highest fruit is not the sweetest fruit. The sweetest fruit is the one in your hand. Testing, testing. Can you hear my voice clearly? Can you hear my voice? The highest fruit is not the sweetest. The sweetest fruit is the one in your hand. Let's see, what are the poems I've said to myself in the last few weeks? And anyone, if you want to ask me any questions, go to YouTube. You can put a question and put some comments in. Right. I am strong because I felt weak. I'm rich because I've been poor. I'm high because I felt low. I see because I lost my vision. I'm humble because I know ego. I'm wise because I made mistakes. Let's see, any more of my poems lying around? For the ones who take away your sleep, take away their soul. For the ones who take away your sleep at night, for the ones who take away your peace of mind when you're innocent, Take away their soul. Take away their soul. Take away their soul. The ones who take away your sleep, take away their soul. Pain will break you, or pain will teach you something. Awesome, 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 awesome. Yes, everybody can hear me now. So while you got me, what time is it now? Oh, wow, we have a full half an hour. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions for all the hustlers out there? All the money and motivation crew? Also, don't forget, in the next 24 hours, we're giving a 50% discount for anybody who's buying a ticket for Bitcoin Crypto Expo. All you got to do is go to Bitcoin Crypto Expo.co.uk and add TikTok 50. It's all at the bottom here, guys. You get 50% off. And we got good news. We are talking, what's his name? Versace.
Da Vinci Jeremiah.
Davachi.
Da Vinci
Da
Jeremiah.
Vinci.
Jeremiah.
Da Vinci Jeremiah. Wasn't he the person who done, hi Yasmin. Awesome. Thank you for saying love all the inspirational quotes. So Da Vinci, surname? Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Da Vinci Jeremiah, wasn't he the one who done the first Bitcoin transaction? What did he do?
When it was at about £1, when it was about $1, he asked everyone to buy. He was requesting everyone to buy at least $1 worth of Bitcoin that time.
So when Bitcoin was $1, Versace, he told everybody to buy Bitcoin. He told everyone to buy Bitcoin. How many years ago? 12 years ago?
Yeah, 6 years, something.
When Bitcoin's 12 years old, it must be that time.
He asked everyone to buy for $1. Like at least buy.
So how many years ago? About 6 years ago.
6, 7 years ago, yeah.
So 6, 7 years ago, Versace told everyone to buy Bitcoin for $1. So he's a historic person. He was one of the first people to promote Bitcoin, basically. So we're in negotiations with him. He's should be coming to London for Bitcoin Crypto Expo to see all of you guys. Right? Irfan wants me to go to Manchester. We'll see. I've got some business in Manchester to take care of, actually. So yes, we will see, Irfan. Yeah, Ethereum prediction. I didn't get to the bottom. Ethereum prediction. Recently, Michael Saylor was saying some negative things about Ethereum, right? And Vitalik came back and said some people without information are clowns. So indirectly, Vitalik put a message to Michael Saylor. That's what people are saying, right? I think Michael Saylor could be scared that Ethereum overtakes Bitcoin. So he's trying to hold Ethereum back. But let me tell you something in my opinion, this is a disclaimer as well. Everything I say is just an opinion. You must do your own research and education before you buy any products or services from my advice. But Ethereum, in my opinion, by 2025, it should be £5,000 a coin. It should be £5,000 a coin minimum, or at least 3,000. Doubling from now. But I think 5,000 is a minimum, and the maximum Ethereum could be in 2025 because of all the proof of stake and Vitalik, and because it has a real usage. Most of the NFTs in the world are made. All the NFTs are using Ethereum for the gas fees. So the maximum Ethereum could be £50,000. Yep, £50,000, in my opinion. Okay, Bombers. Who's next? Who's next with the questions? Let me see if I find any more questions here. Ding, 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 ding. Where did I write them? I got a pad with all these questions. Let's see. What you saying it was then now? What? Easily what? This right clear, bro.
Wouldn't you say it was easier back then than now to buy property?
Is it easier? News ready? What's news ready?
That's his name. Who put the question?
Is it ready? Is a question?
Yeah, the question on TikTok.
Oh, done. Real question.
Yeah.
Yes, news ready. News ready from TikTok. He asked the question, yeah? Wouldn't you say it was easier back then than now? Yeah, but you have to write property, man. I'm going to be guessing, innit? It don't make sense. Let's say... No, I think it's easier now. I think it's easier now. Because when I bought property... A long time ago, when I bought property, there was no Google, there was no information out there. You had to trust your broker and the bank and newspapers. There's no magazines, nothing. So it was basically the broker. And the first property I bought in White City, the first one I bought, the broker sold me an indemnity policy. It was expensive. And he said I had to have it or I couldn't get the mortgage. And I paid it for about 5 years. And then the next, when I done a remortgage, they said I didn't have to have it. And that mortgage broker disappeared. So those days, you had to have a policy if you had an interest-only mortgage. They would force you. Where now, you don't have to have a policy with your interest-only mortgage. It's up to you how you're going to pay the loan back in 30 years' time. So I think it's easier now because there's more. You got online auctions, online estate agents, Rightmove. I had to go to the estate agent, get papers out of the drawer. So let's say if it's I'm 1 in 250,000 now. I done it in 1997 with no computers, so it's even harder to make $1 million, right? So let's say I could be 1 in 200,000 now. The stats is going lower. It was because there's no computers those days. I had to just rely on Evening Standard paper. The solicitor ripped me off. Solicitor charged me £1,500 for conveyancing. And when I said, why are you charging me so much? You're from the Law Society. She said, oh, every time you ring us, we're charging you, I don't know, £20 per minute or £10 a minute. And I said, well, I'm a young guy. I'm only 21. I didn't know about all these fees. Why are you cheating me? He said, no, if you don't pay it, you don't get your keys. So the broker ripped me off. The solicitors, conveyancing solicitor in Acton, I think it's Slater, not Slater Good. I'll find out the name. Sayer Moore and Co. They're still open, these wankers. Sorry to swear. And I had an argument with them at a young age, and I spat outside their shop. I said, you guys have robbed me. You know, you never told me about this small print. I had no money. I was broke when I bought my first property. I had to loan money to even pay for the solicitors, and they ripped me off. So don't worry about the man with the gun robbing the bank. Worry about the people with the briefcases acting really clever and smart. They're the biggest crooks. Right. And where's the paper? There was more questions on them. Another side. All right. Good. So that's the answer. It was harder those days, easier for you guys because you've got all the, the house prices. Come on, you got 20 years of house history of the road. I didn't have that. Where I bought, they said, don't buy in White City. So I didn't pay stamp duty. It was deprived area. And one estate agent guy was saying, you're mad. Why are you buying there? There was no Rightmove. There was no figures, no data. I needed so much guts to buy that first flat with my student loan. Now you've got all the data. It's harder to fail. But, property is a very subjective game. So that's the answer there. The second one. What's going on with Shiba Inu? Shiba is one of my top 5 coins. and it's doing great. It's one of the tokens that I've had the least loss. I've lost the most on the others, like Gala Coin, Decentraland. I've lost on Cardano. I've lost on Solana. I've lost on, but Shiba Inu, my loss is about 10%, not 100% compared to the other damn coins. So I think Shiba's amazing. I love it. I love the community. I done it. I bought Shiba because I liked it. I think it's cute. The dog, everything about Shiba. And hopefully in 5 or 10 years' time, as long as Shiba doesn't go bankrupt and finished and scam people, there will be maybe another 1,000 millionaires, maybe 100,000 millionaires coming out of Shiba Inu, the way they're carrying on. It's a better token than Doge coin because it's got much more utility. You can buy things with it. So I like Shiba Inu, and it's one of the coins that had the least dip out of in this recession, crypto recession. What is a good property investment in 50K and what area? What's his name? Who is this guy? So whoever on TikTok today, he asked, what is a good property investment when you have 50K and what area should you buy? So if I had 50K, I'd buy in Kent. There's a lot of people who can't afford to buy in London, buy-to-let landlords or even people struggling to get on a property ladder. They're buying property in Kent. So, mic check. Can you hear me clearly? Somebody write in the comments. Mic check. Mic check. I would buy properties in Kent. Yeah. Very reasonably priced. And easy to go to France and yeah, Kent. I've become a Kent person or Essex or Sussex. Apart from that, where are you going to buy now? Everything's maxed out. Only 11%. Everybody check this as well. Thank you, Yasmin. Only 11% of the whole of the UK has property built on it. Only 11%. Strategically, the UK government has not built on the other 89% because it keeps house prices going up and it keeps supply and demand. They could build another 50 cities like Milton Keynes. Milton Keynes is a success. They could have built another 50 of those, but it cost money, and it's money printing and whatever. Let's have some fun. Let me show you some movies. We got some movies today. Let's see, what shall we show them? Yeah, have a look at this, guys. Tell me what you think of this.
Let me get out. Sound. No. Yeah. No.
You must do what others won't do in order to have what others don't have. Not how hard you fall, it's how hard you bounce back.
No way. Be right. Bust now. Spits.
So this is like ITV Channel 4 when they got these boring ads, but these not boring ads. This is Sunil's ads in between. Look, isn't this show better than last week? Isn't it a little bit more organized than last week? And next week we will get better. And the week after we will get better. Everyone has to know 80% of new businesses fail within 3 years. 80% of new businesses fail within 3 years. My property journey started with a student loan. My property business started with a student loan and £10,000 of debt. And I turned it around, coming off alcohol, drugs, addiction, depression, a bit of depression, sometimes suicidal thoughts. I've come back from all of that and not failed in property investing. Bitcoin Crypto Expo is created by Integrity Events. I'm the owner of Integrity Events. We launched in 2018 because I was tired of the industry when people are being taken advantage of by people selling crap courses and whatever. I thought I could bring something more to the table. We survived through COVID, and we still created Gary V event with one of the best events ever in the UK. And now I've organized the Bitcoin Crypto Expo because I do crypto myself, and the whole world needs to know, the whole of UK and the world needs to know what cryptocurrency is, but in a safe environment, without getting ripped off or cheated or manipulated and pushed into buying a course and pushed into a fake economy. I want people to come who don't know anything about crypto, and they can sit in the room and be motivated and entertained, and they can enjoy the event from their heart. And they can learn something, and they can put £5 into Shiba, £5 a week into Ethereum, £5 a week into crypto.com, and they can relax, and that will get them a bigger return, hopefully, than you'll get in the bank, because you're losing 20% every single year in the bank right now. Groceries have gone up. Petrol's gone up. I predicted it all when the money printing was happening during COVID. I predicted it all. Petrol, groceries. There's a new packet of Watsits. New packet of Watsits, yeah? What time are we? We're in 47 minutes, yeah? There's a new packet of Watsits called Spicy Watsits, yeah? And I love Watsits. And I looked at it and it was a half a big bag. I said, I'm going to buy these. I can afford to buy like a quarter of the whole store, right? In shares. But I saw it and I said, I'm going to buy it. And the price of this crisp was £2. £2 for a medium pack of Watsits because they're spicy. It's not the money. I can afford the £2. I put it back. I said, I'm not going to have a spicy packet of Watsits for £2 because I'm not going to let you rob me. It's like building materials have gone up. They've gone really high. Building materials have gone up extortionately high when they should have gone lower. So builders are putting the prices up. Property projects are really hard to finish off and become profitable now. It's hard to profit from a property venture because of the material cost. So they became greedy, the wood suppliers, and they'll come out with something. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's logistics. Maybe it's the sorry, the travel route or whatever. But it's very strange, isn't it? Where petrol went up in price, electric and gas went up in price, everything in the supermarket went up in price, and also building material went up in price. When we had the biggest recession, the biggest pandemic in history. Because what it is, guys, I'll never forget this. There's only 51 million millionaires in the world. And the wealth is distributed to them. And I'm part of them, but I'm not the greedy part of them. There's a 51 million self-made millionaires, 51 millionaires in the world. The wealth they have controls 40% of the world. 40% of the world's wealth goes, and check it on Google or wherever, 40% of the whole world's wealth is with those 51 million millionaires. And forget like the billionaires now. Millionaires and billionaires, a lot of them went bankrupt, I understand, but a lot of them increased their wealth during COVID and during this pandemic and during this recession. You know why? And Rockefeller said this: when there's blood on the streets, when there's blood on the streets, that's when you should be investing. That's when you should be buying. If I didn't have a crypto portfolio now, and I'm not telling anyone to do this, but I'm just telling you what I would do. If I did not have a crypto portfolio now, I would be buying VeChain. VeChain. I would buy cryptocurrency VeChain, and I would be buying some Ethereum. I wouldn't buy Shiba because the price is quite high. It's a good price at the moment, so I'll let that go higher. I would buy VeChain, and I'd be buying Ethereum. And if I felt really gutsy, I'd buy a Bitcoin. But that's just me, guys. That's just me. I love the cryptocurrency space. I know 95% of the space they're all going to go down to zero. So I want to make sure that my portfolio is towards the top 5%, which hopefully it is. So any questions? Come on, guys. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Ask me some questions. Wow. Bro, how many CRO should we get for £200,000 return? Wow. And Fan wants 200K. Oh, crypto.com is amazing, isn't it? Kronos coin. It gets around 13 pence. If you bought £200,000 of crypto.com, I can see it doubling within a year. But it's risky, guys. Everything's risky. I wouldn't do that myself. Oh, I would just look at how much money's coming in, how much income you have, and according to my income, weekly, dollar cost average. So £5 a week into crypto.com, £5 a week into Ethereum, £5 a week into Bitcoin, or £20 a week, and I'll do it all the time. I would do it every single bumper clock week, and I wouldn't stop for 2 years, because then you would get the absolute lows and the absolute highs of Bitcoin. And I'd do it. I would dollar cost average with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and crypto.com. £5 a week, £20 a week, £30 a week, every single day for the next 2 years. My gosh, poor people can make some money by putting £5 a week into those three. Every single week, guys, every week. If you're struggling, that's what I would be doing. Not much more I could say. The other thing is to be the best photographer, the best artist, the best cook. If you really want to be successful in life, you have to have the best product, service, the most persistence. Glory favors the brave. Glory favors the persistent. Yesterday, I done a poem on TikTok, right? You have to do what you don't want to. Have you heard this poem, Nilesh? The one from TikTok last night. I done it at 1 o'clock in the morning, yeah? You have to do what you don't want to do so you can have what you thought you couldn't have. You have to do what you don't want to do so you can have what you thought you couldn't have. Write it down, everybody watching this video. You have to do what you don't want to do. I don't want to do press-ups sometimes. I don't feel like doing 40 press-ups. But the day I'm doing 40 press-ups, I feel weak. I feel weak. So that's the day I think I better do them because I feel weak. I better do 40 press-ups. You get me? You have to do what you don't feel like doing so you can have what you thought you couldn't have. There's no other way. Because if you carry on doing what you're doing, you're going to get the same results. Most successful people were very persistent, very stubborn, but they had a passion for what they were doing. They were doing it for their family. They were becoming successful to put food in the fridge. They were doing it to make their parents comfortable, to make the family comfortable. They were doing it to look after their brothers or sisters. There's more than them. That's where you get the strength from, when you're doing it for more than yourself. You're doing something. What do you think?
Brightly, lightly.
Who's this?
Your friend last week is good.
Yeah, who? Brightly, lightly. What's your name? But you agree? You have to do things For others, then you're going to have the strength to do it. Because if you doing it for yourself and sometimes you don't feel too good, why would you do amazing things for you? You're not feeling too well. When you're doing it for others, you get the energy, guys. Vava Talia. Talia. Ah, that's like Hindi, innit? Talia. It's a clap. It's a clap. Talia means clap in Hindi, innit? Oh wow, this tea is dropping everywhere. Man, what's wrong with this tea? I'm sure the sponge is gone, isn't it? What's wrong with this, man? I'll drink it like this. Oh, Shani Piguera, how are you? 100% true. 100% true. You must do what others won't do in order to have what others don't have. We don't work 9 to 5. We work start to finish. It's not how hard you fall, it's how hard you bounce back. Tough times create tough people. Never look back in life, look forward. Even when you're going forward, don't look in the rear view mirror. Put your feet on the accelerator. If you've started a business and it started to become profitable, don't go on holiday. Oh, I made some profit, I'm going on holiday. Don't go and buy some more equipment for the shop to make it look really posh and nice, unless it's manufacturing equipment. No, put your foot on the accelerator and don't take it off. Most people haven't got the guts. BitcoinCryptoExpo.com, right? We got the event in 10 weeks' time. 10 weeks' time, we got to get 1,200 people into a stadium, into a hotel. We got to ram it up. We got to ram it up. Jump in the deep end and learn to swim after. Jump in the deep end and learn. Learn to swim. The best light is the sunlight, isn't it, guys? Ooh. The best light is the sunlight. You like my haircut? Expect the unexpected keeps you on your toes. Another one, another big one. This one we'll bring out on social media tomorrow, yeah? You have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Comfortable being uncomfortable. Now, I've been uncomfortable 27 years. I don't want to be uncomfortable no more. But if you're a new entrepreneur and you want to be a hustler, right? Be comfortable being uncomfortable. Get the job done. Get the job done. Don't blame. Find a solution. Find a solution, and don't give up. And finally, one day you'll achieve your goals. But without passion, without love, you won't go the extra mile. I had such a exciting feeling to hit £1 million. I thought, wow, imagine from nothing I make £1 million. From a massive amount of debt, if I can make £1 million. That's what it was all about. Can I do it? Can I make the unseen seen? People think it's impossible. Can I do it? That's what's excited me. The money didn't excite me. The journey, who I became. And when I made the million after 12 years, I lost motivation. So I always need an exciting goal to go for. But be careful what goal you go for. Because when you get to the goal, you might realize all of that hard work wasn't worth it. All right? Enjoy. So we're nearly hitting 8 o'clock, but I don't mind going over. Any questions, guys? Write in the comments. Do you think this show should be 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. or 8 p.m. to 9 p.m.? Write in the comments. What do you think, guys? We can always change the time. See, why I do it on Monday, some people are criticizing me. Monday. It's the time to get pumped. I mean, every day is a damn Saturday for me, to be honest. But Monday is the day to get motivated and pumped. Oh, Bright, you like saying 8 to 9. Is that so you can you can come home from work, have your meal, have your food, settle and watch the show? 8 to 9 p.m. Who else? What do you think, Irfan? Shall we do this between 8 and 9 p.m.? 8 and 9 is better for me. Bro, is it all right for you? 8 to 9. Isn't it? It's like easy, man. We can do our work in the day. 8 to 9. We can do it 8 to 9, guys. It was Yasmin's idea anyway. She's laughing now. Solana, oh gosh, I think it'll take a long time to go up. I got quite a lot of Solana, but I think it's gonna take time. When it goes back to normal, I'm selling that bumper clock thing. I'm selling. I'm going all in Ethereum. Yeah, 8 to 9, 2 people. Irfan, what do you think? 8 to 9 p.m. And why? Can you write the reasons, guys? Remember, I'm doing this for you guys. And I'm doing it because I enjoy it. I don't enjoy setting up the damn studio. It's a bit stressful, but I enjoy getting on the mic, giving you my weekly knowledge. Two people, 8 to 9. We hit 8 o'clock. Let me just... So Irfan said he invested 18K into crypto down to 9. That's not... Everybody's the same, Irfan. What did you put it in? What did you put it in? The 18K. Don't put the amounts, but tell me what tokens you put the money into. The 18K. What cryptos did you buy? I know you bought CRO and Ethereum. I think you'll be all right because one or two or three of those will pump back up and you'll be all right. You'll get your money back, but don't sell. Don't panic sell. And don't go into the trading. You was telling me about this trading stuff. A lot of people, they make a fee by bringing you into trading. And when you put money down, they make a fee out of it. It becomes a Ponzi scheme. Yep, 8 to 9. Irfan saying 8 to 9 as well. Next week, 8 to 9. Guys, 3 of you. It'll be better for me, 8 to 9. I can get a lot of stuff done. We can finish the work outside and hustling on the streets. You get me? They come back and relax. But we have to get this. I think we need a permanent studio, innit, bro? We need a studio set up. Perfect.
This evening, the light will be less as well.
Yeah. Oh, but we need light. But we'll get these, man. We got another one. We'll get well organized with the light. I'm here now.
Maybe next time we can find outside.
Yeah. We never go wrong outside. Yeah, it's all mobile stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hi guys. You like the eagle's gonna be always there somehow, unless we're leaving the country. Keep the brain clog running, bursting with ideas. Yes. See the difference between human and animal, we can think of something and make it come real. Yeah, look, Brightly Lightly said, after a long day, coming home then gives you a couple of hours to chill with the family and dinner. Then that extra motivation from 8 to 9. Lovely. Yasmin's clever. Everybody say thank you to Yasmin. It's Yasmin's idea yesterday. Everyone say thanks to Yasmin. She's intelligent, very intelligent person. Very, very focused, intelligent person, amazing person. Everybody say thanks to Yasmin's idea to have this 8 to 9, or we might have carried on this bumper 7 to 8. 7 to 8, stressful anyway. Yeah, look, Irfan goes 7 to 8. His 2 kids are running riot. Yeah, we'll get better. We'll get better. Just go and get your tickets. I would grab your 50% off while we're leaving it there. It's going to be there for 24 hours, maybe longer. Maybe we'll by mistake leave it. We'll leave the 50% discount by mistake so people can share it. We just want you to come, guys. The problem is if we give you free tickets, you won't. If we give free tickets, if 3,000 people take the free tickets, only 500 turn up. We can't run a business like that. You get me? So we charge. We don't charge. We charge the lowest price for crypto events. Some of them is like £30,000. The cheapest one's about 500 or 200. Ours is 50 quid. Bargain basement, £45, whatever. You get me? Like cheapest chips, cheap as oranges. Oh, you bought so Irfan bought Ethereum, Shiba, Solana, Binance, Polygon, Phantom. Ethereum's going to be all right, I think. Shiba will definitely be all right, I think. CRO, Polygon, and I don't know about Phantom, but Polygon will be all right. I love Polygon from India, and Binance is a rocket, isn't it? Binance is the daddy. but we don't know. They got a lot of court cases sometimes, and they're quite. A lot of people target Binance, but they're the biggest. They are massive, and hopefully we're going to have Binance staff at the Bitcoin crypto event. Yeah. So let's see. Let's go to branding. Do we have? Let's see what music they give us. Yeah. So they gave this one. This is part of meditation now. Meditation, relax. It's not all about stress and problems. Peace. Close your eyes, all of you. Close your eyes. You are strong. You are unstoppable. You are unbreakable. Don't be a victim of the past. Be a hope of the future. Tough times create tough people. All of your tears, turn them into honey. And all your enemies, take out their soul. All the people who are against you, take out their soul. There's too many people in this world, they think they're too clever. There's too many people think they know everything. I'm always studying, I'm a student of life. If you're messing with me, I'm coming for your soul. I'm coming for your soul. Because my soul, 4 billion years old. I have a DNA going back 4 billion years. And if I need strength, I will tap into my ancestors. I'll become a caveman. Tough times, tough people. Rise up with the angels and the eagles and the ashes. Because life's a bitch. Life is so cruel. The best people suffer so much, and the bad people get away with so much. But we will rise up SLM way. SLM way. My way. I'm doing it my way. I'm leading people my way. Young generation, old generation, follow me. Because I'm taking things to another level. I'm not using everybody else's content. I'm bringing out my own content. Tough times, tough people. The greatest thing, the greatest power you have is persistence and perseverance. When most people are giving up, push a little bit extra. The more you push, the doors will start opening. Finally, the door will open when you least expect it. The mortgage offer will come. The girlfriend will come, the wife will come, the check will come, the gold will come, the crypto will come, but it won't come if you give up. If you go and rely on mommy and daddy, you rely on your boss, you rely on this person, you blame the economy, you blame the parliament, you blame everyone. But look at yourself in the mirror. What did you do wrong? You're sleeping when you should be working. You're overeating. You're not looking after your health. Number one, you need health. If you haven't got health, you're finished. There's no stamina. If you haven't got stamina, you can't create a business. You can't create a life without stamina. And yes, we get depressed. We don't want to get out of bed. When you're depressed, you feel down. You don't want to get out of bed. You don't want to do anything. If you're feeling life's not worth living, why would you want to do anything? You don't want to do anything. You'd rather stay in bed all day. You got to get up because there's things to do. You got to hustle. You got to get on a money train. You got to make some money. You got to hustle. Then you get the money, you make your family rich, and then you enjoy your life. And money won't make you enjoy your life, but the freedom will make you enjoy your life. Live how you want to live. Live in the house you want to live. Eat what you want to eat. Sleep when you want to sleep. Don't have no one tell you what time to wake up and go sleep. Live how you want to live. Do your hobbies. Live your dreams. That's not going to happen working 9 to 5, making your boss rich. Tough times, tough people. Love you all. SLM. Motivation. Monday motivation. Money and motivation Mondays. Every Monday. SLM bringing the fire. Because my heart's full of fire. And never forget this. If you coming for me, if you're my opponent, I ain't coming for revenge. I'm coming for your soul. I'll break your spirit. I'll break your soul. Anyway, let's keep it positive. Let's keep it moving. 100. Motivation. Motivation. Let's go, everybody. All right, guys. It's the end of the show. I will see you next week. Oh, a lot of comments. I've not seen the comments. Let's see the comments. Sharni Peguera, thank you. Irfan enjoyed the show. He said 1 hour went like 15 minutes. Ethereum is going to be the savior for so many people, hopefully. VeChain is great because it has a lot of usage, but it dips really, really low. Gala, risky. I bought Gala myself. Let's hope it gets better. Irfan has a 2-year-old son and 1-year-old daughter. Oh, man, the little angels, huh? So you're making money for them. Don't worry. I will give you the best advice I can, and I'll always keep it real. You know, you don't have to buy anything from me. But just share my videos, share it, because I'm competitive. And I'm coming like a steam train now, guys. Steam train. I'm not a super young person anymore. So I ain't got time to waste. I want to go around the whole world speaking on stages, and I want to motivate people around the whole world. Because I think I can do better than what's out there right now. Tough times, tough people. Peace out till next week. SLM every day.